They are saying the LA fires are going to affect the insurance industry as we know it. Oh, no. I know. That's the first thing I thought about was like, oh, no, the insurance industry is about to get hit. That's not what that means. When the insurance, at this point, our government is bought and paid for by those same insurance companies. Again, something we're going to, there's going to be a theme today. The theme is economics. Like, here's the thing. The thing about blaming homeless people, blaming immigrants, blaming whoever, it doesn't matter what you think. Science doesn't care about your political party. Science doesn't care that you have a house on the water. It's just not relevant. Not relevant to science. It's not relevant to what's actually going to happen. So insurance companies now are saying that the fires could change the insurance industry insurance as we know it. They've already pulled out of California. They pulled out of Florida because of the hurricanes. That's why I hate the scummy insurance industry. And I know I have friends that work in the insurance industry, and I also have a brother that works in DOD, another industry that I think is parasitic. So, like, I'm sorry. And I know that there are times when, I mean, look, the rank and file people that work for these industries, those aren't the people that I'm blaming. Because, yes, in a small way, I'd blame those people because they've furthered the damage that insurance companies, in this particular case, have inflicted on poor people. So their job is to get you to pay rates, and the way they make money is finding a way to deny your claims. It's the reason that Luigi with the squeegee came out, may peace be upon him, and it's the reason that most Americans can't afford a $400 emergency. The LA fires could change the insurance industry. The fires raging in the Los Angeles area could cost as much as $250 billion, with a B, in economic damage and become one of the worst natural catastrophes that the United States has experienced. That is roughly what Hurricane Katrina caused in economic losses adjusted for inflation. According to AccuWeather chief meteorologist Jonathan Porter, total losses from the fire could approach 4%. 4% of California's GDP, dude. 4%. For the insurance industry, the threat of massive and profoundly destructive wildfires does possess a significant and immediate problem, one that could reshape the wildfire market and insurance for other major natural perils. Of course, they've already done it here. They already did it in Florida with the hurricanes. Look at this. It's about to say that. So, while climate change is causing more powerful storms, hurricanes, even big hurricanes, are frequent enough that the insurance industry understands them and can manage the risk well. Yeah, manage the risk well, a.k.a. leave the state. So wildfires, on the other hand, didn't become big by insurance standards until 2016, which pales in comparison to the centuries of since 2016. Huh. Yeah, no, it's probably not climate change. No, definitely not. Which pales in comparison to the centuries of experience we have with hurricanes. Size isn't really the problem here. It's size by sunrise, now faced with the prospect that this fire alone could cost insurers more than $30 billion. Okay. That's what we pay insurance for, dude. It's clear that the current system is going to struggle to contend with increasingly destructive events like this. If only there was a way we could stop these increasingly destructive events to happen. Customers need wildfire protection, and insurers need to find a new way to provide it. Or, I don't know, maybe we can talk about something like this not being privatized. Or possibly another way where the primary motive isn't to make money and to deny, defend, and depose. I heard that somewhere. Anyway, so yeah, the insurance companies are getting a bad rap, rightfully so, because as soon as it's time for them to pay money, they want to leave. That's what happened here with the hurricanes, man. And it'll happen with earthquakes, and it'll happen with everything else as it progresses and gets worse. That's just what happens, man. The insurance company's main job is to make money. They are one of the 4 destructive forces of this country's economy and eventually the demise of this country. Something that we kind of accelerated on January 20th. By the way, January 6ers, who just got pardoned by Cheeto Mussolini, Pumpkin Spice Palpatine. So the insurrectionists got pardoned. Insane. I know one of them, too. That's not even the scariest part, at least for me. The executive orders that Cheeto Mussolini was just signing, a couple of them affect me specifically. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's see. This is back to the fire article. One solution could be parametric insurance. This is a niche form of protection. Why are we fixing insurance with more insurance? But let's continue. This is a niche form of protection that has gained relative popularity in regions where major perils have made it difficult for insurers to provide full protection. Parametric insurance pays a predefined amount out when a specific type of event reaches a predetermined magnitude. Like a Category 5 hurricane making landfall in Miami. Think of parametric insurance as filling the hole in the donut that opens when peril is too difficult for an insurer to cover. It's simple and highly effective. So this is like, essentially, just give us more money. If we charge you more money, we just call it something different. That's gonna fix that. Just pay us more money. Bitch, if we had the more money to spend, we would have just done that. Not on insurance, on actual things that actually fix the issue. Anyway, this is the worst timeline. Everything changed in 2016. Let's see. Insurers generally have considered wildfire to be a secondary peril, meaning that it threatened less financial severity than the likes of tropical storms and earthquakes. While secondary perils can certainly impact an insurance company's financial performance, they are less likely to erode an insurer's capital base or pose an existential problem. How the insurance industry looks at wildfire risks began to change in 2016. The Fort McMurray wildfire in Alberta caused $4 billion Canadian dollars, approximately $3 billion US, in losses to the insurance industry by making it the most damaging wildfire event on record in Canada or the United States at the time. And that was in 2016. And now, in 2017, wildfires in California were responsible for $14.6 billion in losses, much less than the $92 billion losses caused by Hurricane Harvey, Irma, and Maria that same year. More severe weather. How about that? I wonder why that's happening. I wonder why. Could somebody tell me why that is happening? I'd love to know. My God. So yeah, between the wildfires, the extreme weather, it's in the friggin' 40s in the middle of the day in Central Florida. Like, how insane is that? How insane? Like, and it's damn near February at this point. Like, we're supposed to be on the other side of this, at least here. And these snowbirds are definitely not feeling great about this. I'll tell you that. They were trying to leave the snow, and now they're fucking here. It's like you brought the snow. Beat it, snowbirds. Go back up. Let's bring it local. Speaking of Florida.